All right, welcome back. Now let's do this example here. Now in this case here, it's not in standard form, so we're going to have to put it in standard form. And the way we're going to do that is, remember, this constant has to be 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide everything by 225. Okay, so let's do that. Let's divide everything by 225. 225. Now, the way I would do this is I would try to find factors to eliminate the 9 and the 25, right? So easily we could see that 25 goes into 225. How many times does 25 go into 225? 9 times. So this is going to end up being x squared over 9 plus, now 9 goes into 225, not surprisingly, 25 times. So this is going to become y squared over 25 equals 1. So now we've got it in the standard form, and now we can pick this thing apart. So we know that this is the major axis is the y-axis now. So this is going to do something like this, right? It's going to be elongated on the y-axis. Now, that means what? A in this case is equal to what? This is a squared, and this is b squared, which means a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 3. Okay? And again, if we want to remember, b squared is equal to a squared minus c squared, which means c squared is equal to a squared minus b squared. And so a squared is 25 minus b squared, which is 9, which equals 16, right? And so c is equal to 4 in this case. Okay? Now, again, this is for telling us where the foci are located, but we're not going to graph the foci. So let's write everything down. So the center, it's going to be centered, right? The center is 0, 0. The foci, now here's the thing. The foci are along the y-axis, right? So in this case, what? It's going to be 0, comma a, which is 5, and 0, comma negative 5. And then, of course, the vertices will also be also along the y-axis. So again, those are going to be your oops, I screwed up. The foci, foci are c values. Sorry. So this is going to be c, 4. So this should be 4 and negative 4. Sorry about that. So again, just to clarify any confusion, the foci are going to be your c, where your c values come in. And because we're going up and down the y-axis, your x values are going to stay 0, and your c values are going to be your y values here, your y coordinates. Okay? And so that's going to be 4 and negative 4. Now the vertices are again along the major axis, which is the y-axis in this case. So again, your x values are always going to be 0, and here your a value is 5. So here's where 5 comes in. So it's going to be 5, and then it's going to be 0, comma negative 5. Okay, so those are your vertices. Now what about the minor axis endpoints, right? So let's do the other endpoints. Your minor axis endpoints. Okay, those are going to be what? Those are going to be along the x-axis now. And so those are going to be your b, right? So that's going to be 3. So it's going to be 3, comma 0 and negative 3, comma 0. Now again, we're going to use the minor axis endpoints and the vertices to graph this thing. So we're going to be at 5 and 3. So it's going to be what? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5, -5, -3, 3. So again, all I'm going to do is just try to carefully connect them. Like a little egg. All right. Not bad.